Getting to the general hospital, the nurses there started pouring insults on her. "You look so educated, yet you had a deformed child like this and kept her till when the legs became damaged. Then you brought her to the hospital so we can perform miracle on her." Ugomma started weeping. Those words made her to remember all the efforts she put in for her child's leg to get better. In tears, she explained all her experiences to them, and they regretted all their utterances. They felt pity for Ugomma and apologized to her. "We thought you just left the child's legs without making any effort," one of the nurses said. As she was still discussing with the nurses, one of the plastic surgeons was passing and saw Ugomma discussing with the nurses in tears. He stopped and asked Ugomma what the problem was. Ugomma also explained everything to him. So he was touched. He touched the baby's legs and saw how flexible it was. They have damaged these legs, and this was what I would have corrected easily if the baby was brought earlier, he said. As he was speaking, he said a native phrase that sounded so much to Ugomma like those from her maternal side. So she asked him if he comes from there, and he affirmed. The doctor knew Ugomma's mother's compound so well. This added to the doctor's zeal to help Ugomma. So this was the time they created Abia out of Imo State. He then told Ugomma to hold on. There are 2 orthopedic doctors coming from Abia State. We do follow them to the theater. When I watch them in the theater, I will now know the one better to handle your baby's operation. Only then will I be able to advise you the day to come for clinic, so you wouldn't fall a victim of circumstance, he said. He also told Ugomma to keep coming for POP, pending the time she sees the doctor and schedule the baby for operation. Ugomma kept coming for POP. This time, it was the plastic surgeon himself handling it, and he was doing it on both foot at once. This kept on for a month, while he was also following the doctors that came from Abia into the theater. After he was convinced on the better doctor, he called Ugomma and told her the day to come for clinic. So Ugomma came that day and booked appointments. This made her fall into the hands of the orthopedic doctor the plastic surgeon wanted her to fall into. So on the scheduled appointment date with the orthopedic surgeon, Ugomma went to the hospital early. The doctor examined her baby and scheduled her for operation. So here is the thing. The operation cost slightly above 2,500 naira. Ugomma didn't have the money. She was earning around 300 at that time, and she had been the one paying for the whole POP, which was 80 naira. Just imagine removing 80 naira every 2 weeks from a salary of 300 naira. What is now remaining? But she made a deposit of 800 naira, which was the money her kid sister was saving with her to purchase a sewing machine, though she asked for her permission first before making the deposit. After making the deposit, she now went to sort for the balance payment. She called and visited several friends to borrow her money, but no one had to give her. But when she finally reached one of her elder brothers, who was a top-ranking officer in one of the country's paramilitary agencies. He promised that he would pay the bills. He even reprimanded Ugomma for not reaching out to him earlier. Don't you know you are not meant to delay on issues like this? Ugomma immediately broke out in tears. Stop crying, he said. You will have to try your own best. And even if the operation was not successful, when the child grows up and see the operation mark on her legs, she will know you really tried to make her better. Ugomma became relieved at this point and thanked him.